Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my dream Star Stable updates, as well as some of my unpopular opinions about Star Stable, or talking about what I don't like, or basically whatever. But yeah, so come train with me while I yap. So the first topic is going to be my favorite horse breeds, or my favorite kind of horses in Star Stable, and I absolutely love chunky horses. The chunky horses are my favorite. One thing that I don't like about them is that you can't wear leg wraps, but that's okay. Yeah, I will sacrifice for my chunky horses. I've done a couple videos, or a few videos now, with some chunky horses. I love the Shires, I love the Irish Cobs, I love the Norrickers. I really want to buy an Ardennes, or I don't know how you say Ardennes or Ardenne. I hear a lot of people say Ardenne, but I feel like that's not right. I don't know. Please let me know if you feel like you know or want to help me. Let me know in the comments, because I should probably start saying it right. But yeah, I really want to buy one of them, but I have about 3,000 star coins, which seems like a lot, probably. I don't know how many you have, but that probably seems like a lot. But I really do not want to buy star coins until after the holidays, and after the winter village is absolutely done. So, and I haven't played Star Stable for a long time, so I am going to be buying horses from last year and this year, outfits from last year and this year, all of the things. So I really need this to last me until past next year, okay? This needs to last a long time, so I don't think I'm ready to buy an Ardennes yet. I don't know, maybe I'll walk by them and be like, oh my gosh, I need this one right now, and I'll just buy it. But right now I'm trying to save for the holidays. But I love the chunky horses. They're definitely my favorite horses in Star Stable. I also absolutely love these Andalusians. I really like the new ones, I really do. But I love these old ones. These old ones hold such a special place in my heart. All of the clubs that I owned when I was a noob, we used these Andalusians. These Andalusians were the first horse that I bought. I bought the gray bay one. I don't know what the word for that is. It's like a smoky bay or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I bought that one. That was the first horse that I ever bought on Star Stable. I love that horse so much. I love these Andalusians. They're definitely my favorite. They're definitely my favorite breed, but the chunky horses are my favorite overall. But yeah. So that's kind of my favorite horse breeds. But yeah, my dream updates right now, moving into that topic, would be, for one, split reins. If you have been watching my videos at all, you've probably heard me say that I would really love to have split reins. I always ride with split reins in real life, and because I really don't like the connected reins. I mean, not that they are bad or anything, I just would rather ride with split reins. I don't know why we don't have split reins. I feel like that's such a common thing that it should be in the game by now, because we already have so many bridle options and so many halters and stuff like that. I would really love to see a split rein in Star Stable. And then my second one would be more chunky horses. Today there was a little thing on Star Stable's Instagram story saying there's new horses coming out, what would you like to see? And they're gonna be chunky horses, and I'm so excited for these horses. They're probably not going to come out for a while, but I'm so excited for more chunky horses. That's another reason that I'm really excited for the holidays, is because I know that the chunky horses are gonna be good. I love a good winter chunky horse moment. I think I am going to be buying I don't know if it's an Ardennes or I think it's an Ardennes. I think I will be buying one of that, the holiday Ardennes. I've heard a lot, whoa, cannot talk today. I've heard a lot of people talking about the like reindeer American saddlebred. I am not going to be buying that one. I mean, unless I see it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. I don't think I'm gonna be buying that one. I don't have any American saddlebreds on this account. I have one on my alt account, but I'm not a huge fan. They're cute, but I don't really absolutely need it. It's just not something that I am like strongly like. But yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna be buying that horse, but you know, you never know. You never know. Another thing that I would really like to see is updated clothing prices. There are so many old clothing items that cost way too much money, like way too much money. Yeah, that's not okay. We do not need to have really old things costing 120 star coins. It's ridiculous, especially because star coins are so expensive now. I feel like they should be lowering the prices of the clothes in game. Another thing that I would like to see, which is definitely like not super realistic. Oh, I'm admired now. Look at that. One thing that I would really like to see is the old horses that went away coming back. That's probably not very realistic at all, but I think it would be really cool if they came back at like a market or something, just like once in a while, not like all the time, but if there was like once a year or something, they came back and they did like a little event type thing. Like they have Star Stable's birthday, they have the winter festival, all of that stuff. If they had the old horses come back for an event like that, I think that would be really cool. And that way I could buy all of the old Gen 2 Frisians. I want every single one of them. Another thing that would be really cool is if they had all of the old clothes come back. I would really like to buy the old birthday sweaters and some of the tack from the birthdays. That is one thing that I'm like really upset that I'm not able to get. I really want the old birthday sweaters. There's also a whole bunch of other old clothes that I would really like to have. As you all know, I like to make outfits, and a lot of those clothes, I'll see them and I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be so perfect. I have the best outfit idea for that, and you can't buy it because it's been taken out of the game. Which that I feel like is weird. I understand taking like really old items out of the game or items that aren't like good anymore, but a lot of them are still like not ugly or not like low quality, but they just took them out of the game. And I understand taking out old horses because they keep making new horses, and it does take up space in the game files to like have all the horses in here, and that's not like ideal to have like the game files full of just old horses that no one's buying anymore and stuff like that. But I do think that it would be really nice to see some of the old clothes come back and maybe some of the old horses. Okay, I don't know where this third guy is. She's just gonna, I don't know. She's gonna stay out there because I don't want to spend any more time looking for her. Yeah, so that's my little opinion about that. I don't think that Star Stable will do that. Well, I don't think that they will bring any of the old horses back because it's just not. I mean, they gave us, I feel like they did give us warnings for the horses. I mean, I wasn't here, so I couldn't like do anything about it, and I know a lot of people probably feel the same way, which is why I say that. But they did say about a lot of the horses, like, hey, these horses are leaving in a couple weeks, and then they'd put discounted prices on them and stuff like that, and we have that going on now. I think there's a couple horses leaving. I did not buy either of those. I did used to have a really old crusty 𝘠𝘠𝘧𝘰𝘗 pony, but I sold it. So yeah, but I'm not going to buy either of the horses that are leaving right now. I think it's like the old Shires, I want to say, and then the crusty 𝘠𝘠𝘧𝘰𝘗 ponies. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to buy either of those. Another thing that I would really like to see, another horse that I would like to see come back is the 𝘪𝘰𝘶s. I would be buying all of the 𝘪𝘰𝘶s. I'm so sad that they left. I should have bought them when I had the chance, but I don't know if I ever like, I mean, I don't know what event they came with, but I don't know that I ever like saw them in the game. Yeah. Another like dream update that I have is more like hairstyles. They did just come out with those braids, and this is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but I think that they're really ugly. They go up way too far on the head, and then they like don't go all the way down the back of the head. They like stop halfway and then just come out, and I really don't like that. I braid my hair a lot. I have really long hair and I braid it a lot, but I don't think that looks good. So I will not be buying one of those. If you like that, that's great. I totally support you, and I'm sure you can make it look good on your character or whatever, but I just really don't like those hairstyles. But I would love to see more braids. I'd love to see more hair in this color. I love this color. This color has become my whole personality. But yeah, I'd love to see like the 2 braids in this color, or a ponytail in this color, or maybe even a bun in this color, so that if I'm doing like a little flat show moment, I can do my hair, I can keep my hair the same color but put it in a bun, because it's like better when you're doing a flat show. I don't know a lot about realistic roleplay, but I do know that you're supposed to like try and be as realistic as you can. I don't think it's that important if you're doing a global flat show, but you never know. They might be strict or something, and you need to like have hair that's tied back, and this hair is not really tied back. But yeah, those are kind of like my big dream updates. I don't know. I would love to see an updated Dino Valley. I would love a home stable in Dino Valley. Right now my home stable is at Fir Grove. I just changed it. I've had it at Golden Leaf all month, and I got bored because I just got a new PC. Side note, right now I'm gonna yap about this for a second. I just got a new PC. I built it. So yeah, now I have Reshade because I've been playing on a Mac this whole time. But now I have Reshade, and I've been messing around with like different Reshade presets and stuff, and I've been playing with this really pretty pink one, but I don't like looking at presets and like Reshade at Golden Hills, because it's like red and yellow and orange there, and the like graphics are different there. Like not the actual graphics, but like the color of the graphics is different there. Why is he beating me? What is happening right now? And oh no, I just hit another one. Okay, I'm not gonna win this one, but that's okay. But yeah, it's easier to look at the ones in Fir Grove, and Fir Grove is my favorite home stable. I think it's really pretty. So yeah, I changed it back to there because that's where I have it most of the time. And then I mean, I changed my home stable a lot because I am a inventory hoarder. If you can't tell, oh my gosh. Uh-oh. This race is not good. I can't talk and do this race at the same time, but we're gonna try. I'm an inventory hoarder, so I end up changing my home stable to like put stuff away. Most of the time I change it to the, whoa. I need to like talk slower. Most of the time I change it to the manor, because for some reason that's just where I am when my inventory gets full. Or like if I'm taking realistic roleplay pictures or something and I need to like switch horses or something like that. But yeah, most of the time I change it to the manor, but Fir Grove is my favorite home stable, so I did just change it back to there. I'll probably end up changing it back to Golden Hills soon because it's still fall. But yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I'd love to see an updated Dino Valley. I'd love to see a home stable in Dino Valley. I would 100% have my home stable in Dino Valley during the winter, because it would be so like, I mean obviously it's winter there, but like it would be so cute. Plus all of the graphics in Dino Valley are like still the older graphics, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The older graphics are really nostalgic, and I know a lot of people really like the older graphics and they miss them, but I think that the newer graphics are a lot better. And that might be an unpopular opinion, but I think that they're a lot better. They look a lot better than they used to. The new characters look a lot better than they used to, and don't get me wrong, they're still not perfect at all. I would love to see some updated characters. That's my next topic, is updated characters. I would love to see more mature body types, different like face shapes. I guess one of the things that is wrong with them that people are talking about is that they look like babies. I can kind of see that a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like she doesn't look like a baby. And maybe a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, definitely more mature like face types, more body types would be great. Inclusivity both directions, okay? Because it's still not where it should be. But yeah, I don't want to get like too deep into that, but yeah, we need more inclusivity in both directions, all directions, more face shapes, and then yeah, more hair, as I was talking about earlier. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go back to the trailer. We can go to South Hoof, maybe? Yeah. Would love an updated Dino Valley. I think it's time for something new. Something new meaning like a new area, new main quest, something like that. It's been a while. It's time for something to happen. Even if we get a different new area before Dino Valley, I still think that would be great, because we've been exploring, oh my gosh, we've been exploring all of these places this whole time we've been playing Star Stable, pretty much. Like, I mean, some of them have been updated. I think we got like Wildwoods, but they've been here for a long time, and I think most of us have seen all of them inside and out like 100 times. So I think it is probably time for a new area. Not that I know anything about like creating new areas or creating new horses or updating areas or anything like, or making quests or anything like that. But I will say that it is probably time. Oh my gosh, look, they're running. I would love to see some updated Welsh ponies running around, because we did get new Welsh ponies, but it's still the old one, which I love that. Don't get rid of the old ones. I'm saying I'd like to see both. I think it would be really cute if they had a little herd of both running around, because I do love the old Welsh ponies. I think that they're super cute, but that would be cool if we got both running around. Another thing that I'd like to see, which I do think that they've been doing a lot, is more races. I haven't cleared the map in a while. I did it a couple months ago, but I would still like to see more races. I feel like I do the same training route almost every day. And I try to mix it up, especially when I'm filming videos, because that's boring if you're watching me do the same training route all the time. But I would love to see more races that I can add into my training route. And they did just give us, oh, pay attention. They did just give us that new race in Wildwoods or Tailtop or whatever it is. I don't know where it is, but it's, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. They did just give us that, but that one is so, I feel like it's so far out of the way, especially because I don't do like purple races. So if I was going to do that, I could go to Firgrove and do the Firgrove races, but those ones don't give you Trailblazer points, and they're repeatable races, and I don't like the repeatable races because then I end up doing them again and again and again because I can't figure out which ones I've already done because they just reappear. But yeah, that's another thing. Can we, I'm sure some people like those, but can we like get rid of some of them? There are so many repeatable races. We do not need that many. Give us like 5 repeatable races, and then people can still repeat those over and over again and get the XP that they want. But we don't need so many repeatable races. Because I want to be able to do my training route, and I don't want to have to like skip past a whole place or skip past a bunch of races that are in my area because they're repeatable and they don't go away when I'm done with them, you know? Or if I'm doing the Trailblazer, like they don't give me Trailblazer points. Speaking of the Trailblazer, when is the next Trailblazer? Like when did the Trailblazers happen? Because there's been 2 since I came back to Star Stable, but I don't know, is there like a schedule that the Trailblazers are on? Because we haven't had one all month and I'm sad and I need motivation to be playing this game. I'd love to be doing a Trailblazer right now. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Yeah, so those are some of my dream updates. The last thing that I want to say is that on the topic of chunky horses, I'd love to see more paint chunky horses. A lot of the chunky horses that we get are like one color. We've gotten a bunch of dappled chunky horses, a bunch of bay chunky horses. Oh, speaking of the chunky horses, I have an unpopular opinion. I'm going to talk about this for a second. I have an unpopular opinion. I'm not gonna say that they're like my favorite horse at all, but I definitely do not hate the Percherons. I have a ton of Percherons and I definitely should not have bought all of them. They're not like that great, but I don't hate them. I don't think they're terrible horses. Honestly, I think they're kind of cute. I don't like the gates very much because they're way too overkill, but I think that they're kind of cute. So before I was talking about that, I was talking about chunky horses, and I would love to see more paint chunky horses or more like 2-color chunky horses. We got, I think, one of those with the 𝘪𝘯𝘰𝘶𝘵. We got some paint chunky horses with the Irish cobs. But I'd love to see more like chunky horses with paint colors. There's a lot that are just like one color, or they're dapple gray or like bay or something like that. I'd love to see more paint coats for those. I think that would be really cool. Or I mean pinto coats, but like, you know, 2-color coats would be great. And I'm not talking about bay horses, I'm talking about 2-color coats. Okay, you see what I'm saying. Okay, I think that's gonna be the end of this video. That was just my little yap about what I'd like to see in Star Stable. Let me know what your guys' dream updates are, if you have any unpopular opinions about popular things, or like things that are loved within Star Stable that you don't like or something like that. I don't know. Let me know your opinions or your dream updates or whatever. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a like, or if you subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!